To prepare the chicken, you will need one whole chicken, about 1.5 kilograms or 3 pounds. Rinse the chicken under cold water and pat it dry with paper towels. Cut off any excess fat and skin around the neck and cavity. You can also trim the wings and feet if you like. Next, you will need to butterfly the chicken. This means cutting it open along the backbone and flattening it out. To do this, use a sharp knife or kitchen scissors to cut along one side of the backbone from the neck to the tail. Then flip the chicken over and cut along the other side of the backbone. Remove the backbone and save it for making stock later. Now you have a butterflied chicken that you can open up like a book. Press down on the breastbone with your palm to flatten the chicken as much as possible. You can also use a meat mallet or a rolling pin to pound the chicken lightly and evenly. The reason we butterfly the chicken is to make it cook faster and more evenly in the steamer. It also makes it easier to cut into pieces later. To marinate the chicken, you will need 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. In a small bowl, whisk together the soy sauce, sugar, and salt until well combined. Then add the cornstarch and whisk again until smooth and no lumps remain. Place the chicken in a large Ziploc bag or a baking dish. Pour the marinade over the chicken and massage it into the meat with your hands. Make sure to coat both sides of the chicken well. You can also lift up the skin and rub some marinade under it for more flavor. Seal the bag or cover the dish with plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 2 hours or up to overnight. The longer you marinate, the more flavorful the chicken will be. And that's how you prepare the chicken and marinate it with soy sauce, sugar, salt, and cornstarch for this recipe. Now that we have prepared the chicken and the other ingredients, it's time to steam them together in a bamboo steamer. A bamboo steamer is a traditional Chinese cooking tool that allows the food to cook evenly and retain its moisture and flavor. You can find bamboo steamers in most Asian grocery stores or online. To use a bamboo steamer, you need a pot or a wok with some water and a rack that can hold the steamer above the water level. Bring the water to a boil and then lower the heat to maintain a steady steam. Make sure the water does not touch the bottom of the steamer. Line the bottom of the steamer with some parchment paper or lettuce leaves to prevent the food from sticking. Then arrange the chicken pieces on top of the paper or leaves, leaving some space between them for the steam to circulate. Sprinkle some salt and pepper over the chicken for extra flavor. Next, add the shiitake mushrooms and lily buds on top of the chicken. These 2 ingredients will add a nice earthy and floral aroma to the dish. You can also add some ginger slices, garlic cloves, or green onions for more flavor if you like. Cover the steamer with a lid and place it on top of the rack over the boiling water. Steam for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the chicken is cooked through and tender. You can check the doneness by inserting a knife or a fork into the thickest part of the chicken and seeing if the juices run clear. Once the chicken is done, carefully remove the steamer from the heat and transfer the chicken and the mushrooms to a serving plate. Drizzle some soy sauce and sesame oil over them for extra flavor and garnish with some cilantro or parsley if you like. And there you have it. A simple and delicious way to make Cora's Silky steamed chicken with shiitake mushrooms and lily buds. This dish is perfect for any occasion and can be enjoyed with some rice or noodles. I hope you give it a try and let me know how it turns out in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Now let's make the sauce that will coat our steamed chicken and give it a delicious flavor. In a small bowl, whisk together some chicken broth, oyster sauce, sesame oil, and cornstarch. The chicken broth will add some richness and depth to the sauce, while the oyster sauce will provide a savory and slightly sweet taste. The sesame oil will add a nutty and toasty aroma, and the cornstarch will help thicken the sauce and make it glossy. Once the sauce is well combined, pour it into a small saucepan and bring it to a boil over medium-high heat. Keep stirring the sauce as it bubbles and thickens until it reaches your desired consistency. You can adjust the amount of cornstarch slurry if you want a thinner or thicker sauce. Turn off the heat and transfer the sauce to a gravy boat or a small pitcher. You can keep it warm until you are ready to serve the chicken. Alternatively, you can drizzle some of the sauce over the chicken right before serving, and leave the rest on the table for everyone to help themselves. Enjoy your silky steamed chicken with shiitake and lily buds with this flavorful sauce.